MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. It's Interleague Baseball next on MLB Network. Trevor Richards, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Into the box now, David Rosario, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this from the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. Left center, base hit.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Judge at second with 2 down. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up from Miami. Now 1-0 Yanks. James Paxton will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
In there, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Starlin Castro. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready now for the Marlins. King, James. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking him up and putting him down. This guy can go get him in the gaps.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here comes the first pitch. To third. And there are 2 away now.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Granderson on the move. And they can't run it down. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Dwayne Wade, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Dwayne Wade.
And the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. One and one. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Heading after it is Judge. The 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Charles Johnson.
Coming to the plate now, Charles Johnson. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. In there, strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Standing in, Peter O'Brien.
He's going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there. Now the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Here's the 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Stanton will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
So striding in, Curtis Granderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. One left for Miami. They still trail 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, James Paxton. 9-1-2 due up.
James Paxton.
This is popped up. Wade over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in once again, Derek Jeter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. No balls and a strike to count. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
In now, Trevor Richards. Now a bunt attempt here. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Luis.
Up next for Miami, Luis Castillo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. In the dirt here. So now two men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Into the box, King James, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Castro, the runner at second with 1 away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
That was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Standing in now, Dwayne Wade. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Charles Johnson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Charles Johnson. First offering on its way. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Judge retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 4 and the Yankees 1. So striding forward now, David Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Castillo loves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Now batting.
It is Curtis Granderson as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Gardner is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
In now, Lewis Brinson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. One out, nobody on.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Trevor Richards. He popped out in his first trip. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knot. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Into the box now, Luis Castillo. No balls and 1 strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Marlins tack on 1 more, courtesy of the solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Marlins 5 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number one has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Leading off for the Yankees.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Torres. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Granderson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big
swing, high drive, left field and deep. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down here 5-1. So digging in now, Starlin Castro, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, King.
Ready to take his hacks again, King James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Third baseman, number 3, Dwayne Wade.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Dwayne Wade. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead this one though, 5-1. So here now is the pitcher, James Paxton. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. O'Brien coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Derek.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Derek Jeter. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out toward second. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
2 away now in the Yankees' sixth. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Bounce towards the second baseman. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Marlins 5 and the Yankees 1. Now at the plate, Charles Johnson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Charles Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
The batter, number 45.
Digging in and looking for more, Peter O'Brien. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs. He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, Curtis Granderson. He swings and grounds it to short. A step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 5 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in now for the Yankees, David Rosario. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Now batting, third base.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Giancarlo Stanton now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box, Torres. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And the run's going to score from second as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath. Take a step out of the box.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. The Marlins lead it 5-3. So coming to the plate, Lewis Brinson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the pitcher, Richard.
Jeff Conine will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Jeff Conine.
In there, and it's 0-1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Luis Castillo.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Luis Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
0-1 the count. Paxton has his sign. Here it is on 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Miami down in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
LeBroy is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter, as he hits one on a line to left field. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batter.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And he'll stay with it long enough to get the out at first. But meanwhile, the runners move up to second and third now with 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Marlins on top, 5-3. Chad Green is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Starlin.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there's 1 away.
The first baseman, number 6, King.
At the plate, King James. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Judge is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The third baseman, Dwayne Wade.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dwayne Wade. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, and it remains 5-3. Drew Steckenrider comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
71.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Miguel Andujar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Shot towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. O'Brien racing back, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Miami Marlins led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Trevor Richards gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.